Around a week ago, I decided to make my own Lifesteal server where me, some friends and other people can play, starting fresh from the beginning. My plan? Simple. Get 20 hearts and rule the server. One major rule was that PvP and killing wasn't allowed before day 25, so everyone can have a fair chance at grinding out gear. But you see, there was just a slight issue. Not many of my friends play Minecraft, which meant that I had to gather random people, leading to the server not having many at all. So if you would like me to host another Lifesteal SMP just like this one, let me know down below in the comments. On the start of the server, luck was on my side, since I managed to find the village after running just a couple of blocks in a direction. I mined a tree, crafted a wooden pickaxe, little stone tools, and headed to the village. Here I of course gathered all the hay bales there was, killed the iron golems, crafted a shield, and went straight to mining. Even another player joined us. I also decided to download the Zero's minimap mod so I could locate structures, mobs, and even players much easier. With this, I found a trial chamber, and although at first I didn't really fight any mobs here, was because I felt like playing it safe, and it wasn't worth dying and losing a heart already. I knew that pots had a specific loot that would really assist me in this time, which were iron. I destroyed pots, gathered iron, crafted myself an iron sword and iron leggings. With this, I could now kill the skeletons and spiders that were spawning from the spawners. Defeating them gave me a trial key, which then I used to unlock a wall. This, surprisingly, gave me a mending book, some emeralds and iron. The chances of getting an enchanted book is about 7%, so I consider this a win. After I looted the whole trial chamber, I decided to go mining for diamonds, and I never thought I was going to find this many diamonds in just one session. Of course, gotten really close to dying one time. But besides that, this mining session was another win in my books, since I gathered a total of 51 diamonds by the end of it. After that whole time, I decided I needed to actually start settling down somewhere, where I would be making my base. Griefing and stealing was allowed on this server, so I thought of the idea of living in a cave rather than on the surface, so my base wasn't just in the open, available for anyone to see and even destroy. And that is what I did. I found a small lake that went deep, mined into it, covered my tracks, and started settling down all my stuff. Now that being done, the next crucial step to dominating the server was getting a level 30 enchantment table, which required me an enchanting table and as well 15 bookshelves or 45 leathers and 135 papers in total. Cobwebs are very important in PvP, so when I saw there was a mineshaft literally below my base, I took that as a chance and gathered a stack of cobwebs. While gathering 10 obsidian to make a nether portal, a player named Skidif messaged me in private asking if I wanted to team with him. I didn't clarify this yet, but every team must have a maximum of 2 players, not more than that. I wasn't really sure about this player's playstyle, so I asked if he's good at PvP and generally in Minecraft, to which he responded average. Thought about it, but in the end I decided to reject his offer, since not only was he really far away from me, but I also felt like doing stuff alone by myself for now. After I gathered the needed amount of obsidian, I built the nether portal in my base and was ready to go find a fortress. This adventure luckily didn't take me long, since there was one just a couple of hundred blocks away. After collecting a few blaze rods, while heading back to my portal, I noticed another one pretty close to mine, and that was when I decided to go through it and see the base it led to. The base wasn't really anything special, and luckily no one was in it at the time. They didn't really have any good loot, but they did have some villagers, since they lived in a village. Soon, I also found a bastion where I would quickly kill the brute piglins with lava, loot the chests, and mine gold. To trade with piglins for mostly ender pearls or PvP. I finished this day with getting a ton of XP from quartz and more importantly enchanting my diamond gear. Day 25 was closing up really soon, so it was time that I finish these final steps I had in mind to being overpowered more than anyone else on the server. This included enchanting my diamond armor so that it had more protection since my sword had already gotten good enchants. Like look at this, sharpness 4, sweeping edge 3, unbreaking 3, and even fire aspect. Armor and tools weren't the only main aspect of this, of course. I also found 2 specific potions really important for PvP, those being strength 2 and swiftness 2. I decided to brew the potions first, both of them needing a nether wart, which required me to travel more than 500 blocks to find some. I also wanted to make invisibility potions as well, just in case I decide to follow a player to their base without them seeing me. An invisibility potion needs a golden carrot, and this once again took me literally half an hour to find, since there wasn't really any villages in sight that I knew about. After all this preparation, all these hours put into it, this is what my kit looked like by the end. I was confident and ready to take over this server, with no one able to take me down. I make 0 mistakes, and it is over for them.